Denver's annual count of people living on the streets in this city shows those numbers have dropped 45% in 2 years. It's not magic, it's money. Mayor Mike Johnston has spent a ton of it moving people into transitional housing. Our Janelle Finch looks at the city's plan to keep that momentum up and deal with a budget deficit.
The journey of homelessness isn't defined. It can be more private or more visible. Denver doesn't want to see anyone experiencing homelessness at all.
This will continue to be a top priority for us.
Over the last 2 years, the city says it's been getting closer to making that a reality. Mayor Mike Johnston says the total number of people living on the streets is down 45% from 2023, from more than 1,400 to just under 800.
We don't have large encampments anymore in Denver. We don't have the 50, 100, 200 tent encampments we had 2 years ago.
He says federal ARPA funds paid for a lot of the infrastructure resources like hotels and tiny homes. But moving forward, the city is preparing to be more self-sufficient.
And all our dollars going forward are now really just general fund dollars, or we have a special dedicated tax in Denver that supports this. So that's really where most of our revenue comes from now.
Finding funding within may be easier said than done, especially for a city facing a $250 million budget deficit.
All of our departments will have to tighten the belt, but we're not going to undo the key programs we've invested in that have been so successful.
Johnston says about 7,000 people have moved indoors between the city's family shelters and all-in mile-high sites since summer 2023. He says about 5,000 people have transitioned to permanent housing, but says the future needs to continue to prioritize affordable options.
How do we make sure we can bring on 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 units of affordable housing every year?
While homelessness may look different, Johnston wants the end result to be the same.
We're always looking for ways to do this effectively and efficiently, and we'll just keep working harder and smarter to do that.
During the Biden administration, the U.S. Interagency Council on Homelessness partnered with the city of Denver to receive federal assistance in addressing the crisis. Trump undid that council with an executive order earlier this year. The former executive director says other cities will likely be in a similar situation to Denver, relying on more local resources to bring an end to homelessness.
When we talk about the impact of federal dollars or the lack thereof on Denver, they're waiting to see what Republicans in Congress do with the budget.
Yeah, absolutely. Mayor Johnston did say that the city is preparing for potential cuts to Medicaid, knowing that hundreds of thousands of Coloradans do rely on that. So they are trying to get ahead of that by having conversations with the governor, having conversations with Denver Health in case that does put more pressure on homelessness here in Denver.
All right, Janelle Finch, great to have you on next. Thank you.